Hi everybody, this is Dr. Hanselman at Precise Chiropractic here in Troy, Michigan. And today what I'm going to go over is our very important x-ray analysis that we do here at the office. Now in our NUCA technique, there are over 10,000 ways that we can adjust somebody, 5,000 from the left and 5,000 from the right. And what our x-ray analysis does is tells us exactly which one of those 10,000 ways to adjust a patient. So that way when we make your adjustment, it's tailored exactly for you. So I'm going to walk you through a little bit of how this works, so that way you can see how this happens for our patients. So the first thing we want to look at is how the atlas sits in level with the skull. So the atlas should sit nice and level, and the skull and the lower part of the neck should line up in a perfect T to that too. So I'm looking at in this patient here is how that atlas will sit in there. And you can see how that first line is drawn there. It tells me how the atlas is sitting. And then we're going to draw another line, and what that's going to tell me is how the head relates to that atlas as well. So I'm just going to drop a few lines here so you guys can get a visual. Okay. And then the computer program lets us see exactly how that patient's aligning. We're looking at the skull, how it's shaped right there. And then these numbers come out the bottom. It tells us how to angle our vectors when we do the adjustment. There's certain angles that we have to take to make that adjustment work. And also different ways we put the patient on the headpiece so that way we can make that exact right adjustment too. And the other lens that we put on this film is our lower angle points. And these points right here help us to see how the patient's lower part of their neck relates to that too. So as you can see, this person has got a pretty big kink in their neck, okay? And then they also see how this dotted blue line, this is where that vertical axis where we want everything to be centered over should be. So when we do our adjustment, we're looking for these red lines to line up over that blue line. That way we can take the pressure off that brainstem, which is right back there in the center. Now that's 2 dimensions. Now the third dimension is rotation from the top. And that's what we're gonna look at in this one here. So when we take that other x-ray, we look at the rotation component for that as well. And then that gives us a number there too. So we're looking at how it looks in the frontal plane, head and neck relationship to that, and also from the top where rotation is too. So we have a whole bunch of different angles that we can use to make that adjustment. And why is that so important? Because the brainstem is where all the muscle control centers for your entire body are. So if we get this right, not only can we help people who have headaches and neck pain and migraines and dizziness and things like that, but also working down, we can help with shoulder pain because of the way it overcompensates at the shoulders. We can help them with low back pain and hip pain and sciatica because of the way the hips have to overcompensate there too. So this is our keystone to making sure that that patient gets the exact right adjustment. Now, if you know anybody that's suffering and wants to get the most specific care possible without any twisting, cracking, or popping, which is what all this analysis allows us to do as well, is use physics and math to help us to create proper leverage so that we don't have to do the twisting, cracking, and popping. So if somebody that suffers with headaches, migraines, low back pain, sciatica, numbness in the hands or feet, we can help people with those types of conditions. So if you know anybody, give our office a call. We're at 248-680-7200. Or you can find us on the web as well at www.nucainfo.com. Have a great day.